Hello students, I hope you have completed first 15 problems of exercise 5C. Let us continue with question number 16. 4a square minus 12a plus 9 minus 49b square. In this problem there are 4 terms. Consider the first 3 terms 4a square minus 12a plus 9 and express 49b square as 7b whole square. The first 3 terms will be simplified by using an identity a minus b whole square. That is 4a square can be expressed as 2a whole square minus 12a can be expressed as 2 into 2a into 3 and 9 can be expressed as 3 square. So the given question is in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. We have simplified and it is written as 2a minus 3 whole square. As 49 is a perfect square, express 49b square as 7b whole square. Observe the question now. Now we have in the standard form of a square minus b square. In this case, 2a minus 3 is considered as a and 7b is considered as b. So, represent a square minus b square as a plus b into a minus b. That is 2a minus 3 plus 7b into 2a minus 3 minus 7b. Question number 17. 4xy minus x square minus 4y square plus z square. As I have a term 4xy, my mind is saying just to think whether can we expand anything in the form of an identity. So we have to make a regrouping. Consider z square minus x square minus 4y square plus 4xy. In the third step, take out minus as a common factor, then x square plus 4y square minus 4xy is remaining in the bracket. So this can be expressed as x minus 2y whole square. So now we have it in a simplified form, z square minus of x minus 2y whole square, where you can apply the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A plus b value is z plus x minus 2y. A minus b value is z minus of x minus 2y. So in the next step, a minus b will be written as z minus x minus into minus plus 2y. Question number 18. A square plus b square minus c square minus d square plus 2ab minus 2cd. So by observing the values of 2ab and 2cd, we have to rearrange the terms in such a way to get in the form of an identity. So let us consider the terms in such a way that a square plus b square plus 2ab will form a group, minus c square minus d square minus 2cd will form the other group. So let's keep the first group as it is in the standard form. Then in the second group, take out minus as a common factor. Then it will be expressed as c square plus d square plus 2cd. Now the first 3 terms will form one group, a square plus b square plus 2ab. That can be expressed as a plus b whole square. And the second group is formed with c square plus d square plus 2cd. Its simplified form will be c plus d whole square. Now we have the equation in the standard form, a square minus b square. Value of a is a plus b, value of b is c plus d. Now expand the identity, a plus b, that is a plus b plus c plus d into a minus b, a plus b minus of c plus d. That results as a plus b plus c plus d into a plus b minus c minus d. Question number 19. 4x square minus 12ax minus y square minus z square minus 2yz plus 9a square. So when we have such type of problems, before we proceed with the next step, we need to think in such a way that how the terms should be rewritten in an order to form an identity or to simplify by grouping method. So now we have rearranged in such a way that 4x square plus 9a square minus 12ax is one group, minus y square minus z square minus 2yz is other group. I have done the regrouping by keeping in the mind 12ax as the base. That means to say, if 12ax is there, so I searched for x square and a square terms. So x square term is 4x square. So I just cross-checked in the trial and error method. 4x square can be expressed as 2x whole square. 9a square can be expressed as 3a whole square. So 4x square plus 9a square minus 12ax will form a group. In the third step, take out minus as a common factor in the second group. It results in y square plus z square plus 2yz. So now it can be expressed by using the identity a minus b whole square and a plus b whole square respectively. Now you have a standard format: 2x minus 3a whole square minus of y plus z whole square, that is a square minus b square. Express it as a plus b into a minus b. What is a plus b? 2x minus 3a plus y plus z. What is a minus b? 2x minus 3a minus of y plus z. So in the further step, a minus b will result as 2x minus 3a minus y minus z. Question number 20. A square minus 1 into b square minus 1 plus 4ab. Here directly we cannot apply any identity and we cannot do any regrouping also. Why? Because first we have the product of two binomial. So do the binomial multiplication. So it results as a square b square plus 1 minus a square minus b square plus 2ab plus 2ab. In the same way, as we have plus 2ab, keeping that 4ab is converted as plus 2ab and plus 2ab. This is called as adjustment. Why? Because after multiplying a square minus 1 into b square minus 1, we have 5 terms. So a square b square is one term. For that I need ab. Again a square b square is another term. For that also we need ab to express in the form of an identity. So 4ab is expressed as 2ab plus 2ab. Rearrange the terms. A square b square plus 1 plus 2ab minus of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square b square plus 1 plus 2ab will result as ab plus 1 whole square minus of a square plus b square minus 2ab will result as a minus b whole square. Now we have the given equation in the standard form: a square minus b square. Expand it as a plus b into a minus b. What is a plus b? ab plus 1 plus a minus b. What is a minus b? ab plus 1 minus of a minus b. So a minus b will result in the next step as ab plus 1 minus a plus b. Question number 21. X to the power of 4 plus x square plus 1. In this problem also, x to the power of 4 can be expressed as x square whole square. Again, as we have 3 terms, x square is adjusted as 2x square minus x square, so that we will get 4 terms. So when we have 4 terms, After regrouping the 4 terms, the 3 terms will result as x square plus 1 whole square. Then the last term is represented as minus x whole square. Now we have the equation in the standard form, a plus b whole square form, that is x plus 1 whole square minus x square, a square minus b square. A plus b is x square plus 1 plus x into a minus b is x square plus 1 minus x. Question number 22. A square plus b square minus 4c square whole square minus 4a square b square. Observe the slide and each step carefully, children, to make you to understand. I have differentiated each step with different color. Just go through it very much carefully. In the first step, 4a square b square is represented as 2ab whole square. So in the second step itself, we have the expression in the standard form a square minus b square. So in the third step, expand by using a plus b into a minus b. It results as a square plus b square minus 4c square plus 2ab. What is this? A plus b. Then we need to write a minus b. A square plus b square minus 4c square minus 2ab. So by this we have expanded by using the identity a plus b into a minus b. By this the problem is not over, because the result what we have obtained need to be represented in a simplified manner. When we observe the first group, that is a plus b group, it can be rewritten as a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 4c square. Only the terms are rearranged. In the other side also, a square plus b square minus 2ab minus 4c square. In the next step, a square plus b square plus 2ab can be expressed as a plus b whole square. 4c square can be expressed as 2c whole square. Similarly, a square plus b square minus 2ab can be expressed as a minus b whole square. 4c square can be expressed as minus 2c whole square. Again, now we have the solution in the standard form, a square minus b square and a square minus b square. Apply identity for both the groups. Represent the answer as a plus b plus 2c, that is a plus b minus 2c, that is a minus b. That is the result of first group. In the second group, a minus b plus 2c is a plus b, a minus b minus 2c is a minus b. Question number 23. X square plus 4y square minus 9z square whole square minus 16x square y square. This problem is also similar as question number 22. In the first step, 16x square y square is expressed as 4xy whole square. Now we have the solution in the standard form, a square minus b square. Expand it as a plus b into a minus b and proceed with the same step. After expanding as a plus b into a minus b, rearrange the terms so that you will get the standard form again as x plus 2y whole square minus 3z whole square in the first group, x minus 2y whole square minus 3z whole square in the second group. Once again apply the identity a plus b into a minus b. That results as x plus 2y plus 3z into x plus 2y minus 3z. Then second group, x minus 2y plus 3z into x minus 2y minus 3z. Question number 24. A plus b whole square minus a square plus b square. As it is a plus b whole square, first apply the identity and expand. A square plus b square plus 2ab minus a square plus b square is taken as it is. Plus a square minus a square will get cancelled. So b square are like terms. Add b square plus b square, which results as 2b square plus 2ab. Take out the common factor 2b, then the final conclusion is 2b into b plus a. Question number 25 and 26 should be solved in the similar method what we have applied for question number 24. So apply the same method and try to solve it by yourself in the classwork. Question number 27. X square plus 1 by x square minus 11. Again, here we have three terms. It is familiar to us the identity x plus 1 by x whole square and x minus 1 by x whole square. So keeping those two identities in my mind, I have expanded minus 11 as minus 2 minus 9. We are not going to add or to subtract anything. The value of minus 11 is expanded or it is expressed as minus 2 minus 9. That is once again called as adjustment. The reason is to bring the given question into the standard form like an identity. Now we have four terms. Group the first three terms, that is x square plus 1 by x square minus 2. Then minus 9 can be expressed as minus of 3 whole square. Now we have our expression in the standard form a square minus b square. Expand it as a plus b into a minus b. Question number 28. 4x square plus 1 by 4x square plus 1. This problem is similar to question number 27. 4x square can be expressed as 2x whole square plus 1 by 4x square can be expressed as 1 by 2x whole square. Again, plus 1 is expanded or adjusted as plus 2 minus 1. In the next step, the grouping is shown in the slide, and the remaining steps, the conclusion and the simplification is left for you people to solve it in the classwork. Question number 29. 4x to the power of 4 minus x square minus 12x minus 36. 4x to the power of 4, take out minus as a common factor, then within the bracket x square plus 12x plus 36 remains. That can be expressed as x plus 6 whole square. Now in the third step we have 2x square whole square minus of x plus 6 whole square. It is in the standard form a square minus b square. Express it as a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b means 2x square plus x plus 6 into 2x square minus x minus 6. After expanding, when you just observe the question, the first part a plus b, it cannot be simplified further. So keep as it is. But a minus b can be simplified further by using factorization. While solving problems in exercise 5b also, we had one problem where we used to get the factorization problem, that is question number 15. In exercise 5b, question number 15, we have got the last conclusion as the factorization solution. But I did not ask you to simplify over there. Why? Because as it was beginning. So now onwards, whenever you get a problem like a trinomial where it is given with three terms in the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c, just cross check whether it can be factorized. And in the last class in exercise 5b, we have also learned how to cross check whether the expression can be factorizable or not. The first expression cannot be factorizable, so keep as it is. Second expression can be factorizable, so factorize and express the solution as x minus 2 into 2x plus 3. Question number 30. A square into b plus c minus b plus c whole cube. This problem is also given for you to do in the classwork as a homework, children. Very simple problem. We have two groups. Take out b plus c as a common factor. Then what remains? A square minus b plus c whole square. For a square minus b plus c whole square, that is in the form of a square minus b square, apply the identity, express it as a plus b into a minus b. By this we have completed exercise 5C, all the 30 problems. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.